I mentioned that open door policy. If you're doing something for the benefit of local communities across Cambridgeshire and Peterborough, then let us know, and in turn we will help you let the rest of the county and beyond know. And Lorna got in touch and said, it's Small Charities Week this week, Jez. Is there any chance we can get some of our charities on? I thought, well, of course. And we are joined this afternoon by Shahida Rahman, who is trustee of the Kareem Foundation. Shahida, lovely to have you on the programme.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Well, tell us about the Kareem Foundation. How long have you been around? Who are you? What do you do?
Right, we launched in September 2020, and it's my brother and I. We're co-founders. We are the trustees. That came about from the pandemic. What happened was we came across people who were struggling. People went on furlough, people lost their jobs. Cal, my brother, he first did a fundraising for Cambridge City Food Bank. We raised over £18,000. Then we went on to a Ramadan appeal, which was in March and April 2020. So we raised well over £5,000. So it was a crowdfunder. And then we decided, let's turn that official, let's launch it as a charity. And what we've done is we've helped locals, those who are really vulnerable, who are affected by not having enough money to buy food items, also giving them fuel support as well. So we've been doing that well over 18 months now.
Yeah, I wonder, when you set this foundation up then in September 2020, was it, in reaction to what was happening with the pandemic?
Absolutely.
Did you think, once we get out the other side of the pandemic, maybe we wind things down, maybe there won't be the need for it, and yet
absolutely,
here we are,
yes.
And the need is just as great, if not greater.
Yes, and people's needs have changed. So we're talking about the energy prices, the rises there. People are struggling to pay their bills. So I think, the pandemic hasn't gone away. The virus will always be with us, but people's needs will change over time, and we hope to cater for that, to help people as and when they need that. So we're looking at, the locals in Cambridge, all communities, regardless of their background. And we've reached so many people, hundreds of people, and we didn't expect to do what we're doing 2 years ago. So I think it's been an amazing journey for us to be able to help those in need.
That's a point to make as well, isn't it? Because when we talk about the cost of living crisis and the pressure on families trying to, make ends meet and pay those bills, for some people it's not new. That has always been the case for them. It just means that it's even more desperate for them.
I think the pandemic's just highlighted the issues that are already there. It magnified it hugely, and the people that we've come across, there are people who didn't want to come to us for help. No one wants to say, I need help. It's the pride, it's people who have never been in this situation before. People even being in jobs were struggling. So I think it's, we've sort of sought out invisible communities, invisible people who have no resource to public funds. We've helped refugees. We've helped, the locals in the city. So we're in collaboration with the Cambridge Ethnic Community Forum and also Cambridge City Council. So we are helping the right people. We know that they genuinely need help, and they are vetted through the system. So it's it's just been absolutely amazing, I would say.
So do you just operate in Cambridge or certain parts of Cambridge or beyond?
No, so we cater for the whole city, but we work from home. We have our day jobs, so we do that on the side. So, working together as a family. I've got Ibrahim, he's a director of communications. He does all our social media, my brother Cal. So I think working together as a family has its challenges as well, but it's good that we can all work together and agree on all sorts of things. So it's just made it easier for us to work together.
So who do you help potentially who might be listening, and who else might be listening that in turn could help you?
Yeah, so, obviously we do look for donations, for our charity to keep running, and also to be able to provide the food and fuel support. So it's those people who really may be struggling just to pay their bills. What we do, we give food support, dried food items, and it's mostly for those not sort of replacing their daily needs. It's more of a complementary items that they would normally have. And I think it's anyone who is feeling that they're struggling, they need that help and support, do get in touch with us, and we can see what we can do for you.
Do people get in touch with you directly, or are people referred to you?
Yes, so most of our referrals do come from the Cambridge Ethnic Beauty Forum, but we also do get direct referrals. If we're not able to help, obviously, we do direct them to the right places and not just sort of pass them off. We make sure that that person does understand the help that they need and what we can do for them. So, so it's no day's the same. Every day is different, I would say.
Well, keep up the wonderful good work that you do and the team. Shahida, lovely to speak to you. And to find out more details and to get in contact with the Kareem Foundation, how does one do that?
Just type Kareem Foundation on social media. We're everywhere. You can see exactly what we've been doing on our website, and we hope to continue our work through the generous people who've donated. So I'd just like to say a huge thank you for everyone who's supported us. It's been truly amazing. We wouldn't be able to do this without collaborating with all sorts of organisations and people.
And you say you get everywhere. You'll be at the Cambridgeshire County Day on Thursday. We'll see you there.
Really excited about that. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So looking forward to that.
It's going to be a nice day as well, weather-wise, thankfully.
It's going to be hot.
Yeah. So do join us. It's a free event down at Newmarket Racecourse, and we'll be broadcasting this show live from 10 through until 2. And then Chris Mann will be there live as well from 2 through until 6. And at some point as well, we are expecting a visit from the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, who has been announced will be in attendance as well at the County Day.